What happens when the person you're supposed to avoid becomes the one person who makes you feel truly seen? That's the emotional journey waiting for you in Role Model by Rachel Reid, a heartfelt and addictive romance audiobook that blends humor, vulnerability, personal growth, and unforgettable chemistry. After years of being known as the confident, charming hockey star, Troy Barrett's life suddenly changes. A public mistake destroys his reputation, his team, and the image he worked so hard to maintain. Now he's forced to start over, leaving behind the spotlight and facing a version of himself he doesn't fully understand. Then he meets Harris. Harris is everything Troy never expected: kind, patient, thoughtful, and completely genuine. Harris sees beyond the athlete, beyond the mistakes, and beyond the public image. For the first time, Troy experiences what it feels like to be accepted for who he really is. But rebuilding a life isn't easy, especially when you're carrying regret, insecurity, and the fear that you might not deserve happiness. This audiobook takes listeners through a powerful story about redemption, self-discovery, and finding love when you least expect it. Rachel Reid creates characters who feel real, people with flaws, fears, and emotions that make you want to keep listening because you genuinely care about what happens next. What makes Role Model such a special listening experience is the balance between romance and emotional depth. It's not just about falling in love, it's about learning to forgive yourself, becoming a better person, and finding someone who encourages you to grow. The audiobook performance brings even more life to Troy and Harris's relationship. Every moment, from the playful conversations to the deeper emotional scenes, feels personal and immersive. You don't just hear their story, you feel like you're right there experiencing every step with them. If you love sports romance, slow burn chemistry, heartfelt characters, and stories that leave you smiling long after the final chapter, Role Model deserves a place on your listening list. This is more than just a romance. It's a story about becoming the person you were always meant to be and finding someone who loves that person completely. Start listening to Role Model by Rachel Reid today and discover why so many romance fans can't stop talking about this unforgettable audiobook experience.